What if Gojo was fourth Hokage? Gojo's childhood is nothing like that of a normal child. When he is at the academy, people are both afraid of him and admire him. Minato was incredibly hardworking and humble, but Gojo is God-gifted. He would just sleep through class, but when it came to tests, he could perform any jutsu perfectly on the very first try because of his 6 eyes. Minato used to speak to everyone with great respect. But Gojo is a bit shameless and cool. He would constantly make fun of his teachers. When Kushina gets kidnapped, Minato tracks her down using her hair. What would Gojo do? He would easily defeat the enemy too. Then he would say to Kushina, "Hey, your hair is really unique, just like a tomato." Kushina would try to slap him. But because of his infinity, she wouldn't even be able to touch him. During the Third Shinobi World War, the enemies would flee the moment they heard Gojo's name. Battle style. While Minato had to throw a kunai to teleport, Gojo could perform short-range teleportation anywhere across the entire battlefield without needing any weapons. The Kanabi Bridge mission, where Minato was just a little late, Gojo doesn't even show up to save Obito, thinking that they can handle it on their own, but Obito dies. Then, a short time later, Rin dies as well. Because of this, Obito starts to deeply hate Gojo. When Gojo becomes the fourth Hokage, the history of Konoha changes completely. Danzo and the elders absolutely hate Gojo because he never listens to them. If Danzo spoke out too much, Gojo would just pull down his blindfold slightly and say, "Old man, don't talk too much, or you're next." The Nine-Tails attack. During the Nine-Tails attack on the village, Gojo manages to save both Kushina and Naruto. Even though Obito was his student, Gojo is forced to kill him. With Obito's death, the infinite Tsukuyomi mission never even happens.
And the Uchiha clan's anger never escalates. Gojo forms the Anbu Black Ops with Itachi and Shisui. The Uchiha clan is too terrified to even think about attacking the Leaf Village, because Gojo is just incredibly powerful. Eventually, Naruto and Sasuke grow up and become rivals. Since Naruto is Gojo's son, he inherits Gojo's abilities, making him a naturally strong ninja from childhood. However, this Naruto is very rude and arrogant because he is both powerful and handsome. Everyone likes him. But Naruto starts to hate everyone because they only like him for being the Hokage's son. As he grows older, he starts thinking about how boring everything is. No strong ninja ever attacks the village because the fourth Hokage defeats everyone effortlessly. Believing there must be a ninja out there strong enough to surpass the Hokage, Naruto goes to Orochimaru and asks about the ultimate shinobi of the past. Orochimaru tells him that the past Hokages and certain legendary shinobi were so powerful that even the fourth Hokage could lose to them. Naruto asks, "Is there any way we can bring them back or create a shinobi just like them?" Orochimaru warns him, "Yes, we can bring back the powerful shinobi of the past, but strong that they could break free from our control completely. They could become a catastrophic threat to the entire shinobi world." Naruto replies, "I'll handle that. I possess infinity and other powers too. I just want to see my dad get defeated once. He's looked down on me since childhood and never takes our family seriously." Orochimaru smiles. "All right, as you wish." He then summons the first 3 past Hokages. In this timeline, the third Hokage has already passed away earlier. Next, Orochimaru summons Madara Uchiha, something Madara had been waiting for all along. The moment Madara is reanimated, he demands to fight Hashirama. He then sends the second and third Hokages to attack Gojo. While the battle between Madara and Hashirama rages on, the second and third Hokages launch a coordinated assault on Gojo. Initially, Gojo takes the fight lightly and plays around, but eventually he begins to tire. When Gojo moves to attack the second Hokage manages to place a flying Raishin mark on him. Up until this point, Gojo had been completely safe due to his infinity, making all attacks useless. Realizing it's time to end this, Gojo unleashes his domain expansion and seals away the third Hokage inside it. Since Gojo is in the Naruto universe, he has learned sealing jutsus as well. Gojo prepares to do the same to the second Hokage. But the second Hokage drives a kunai straight into Gojo's throat. As Gojo lies dying, he asks, "Who sent you?" The second Hokage reveals, "Orochimaru and your own son." Gojo is shattered and can barely believe it, but he realizes that because he always teased Naruto and never gave him enough time, his son turned out this way. With his final breaths, Gojo alerts the Anbu, "Eliminate Orochimaru immediately, or he will send more ninjas like this. And if Naruto gets in the way, kill him too." And there, Gojo dies. Suddenly, Naruto can no longer sense Gojo's chakra. He rushes back to the village to see how the fight turned out. He assumes that the Hokages must have simply weakened Gojo drastically, which is why his chakra faded. He is entirely confident that, in the end, his dad would win. Naruto enters the Hokage office and sees Gojo's blood spilled everywhere, though no one knows where Gojo's body has vanished to. The Anbu inform everyone that the fourth Hokage is dead. The villagers are in absolute disbelief. The Anbu commander announces Gojo's final orders were to execute Orochimaru and Naruto. Together, they want to destroy the shinobi world. The entire village turns their fury toward Naruto. Confused and overwhelmed, Naruto's mind goes completely blank. An Anbu warrior yells, "You killed our fourth Hokage! You must die, Naruto!" The Anbu launch a fierce attack, but Naruto somehow manages to escape and flees back to Orochimaru. Naruto breaks down in tears in front of Orochimaru, crying, "What have you done? I only asked you to test his power, and you killed my dad! You won't survive this, Orochimaru!" Orochimaru counters coldly, "It wasn't me, it was you. You killed your own father, and now you want to do the same to me? Naruto, you are the real monster here. The entire village hates you now. It's best if you stay far away from everyone." Meanwhile, on the other battlefield, Madara defeats Hashirama and takes his cells. Madara is summoned back at full strength this time, and his mission remains unchanged, to launch the infinite Tsukiyomi. The strongest ninja squads in the village, Team Kakashi, Sasuke and Sakura, Team Guy, Lee, Neji, Tenten, and Team Asuma, Ino, Choji, Shikamaru,
are all deployed on a massive mission to hunt down Orochimaru and Naruto, fearing that Orochimaru might have even more reanimated ninjas at his disposal. Following Gojo's death, Tsunade is appointed as the next Hokage. Gojo had left strict instructions, ensuring Danzo would never take the seat, and since Jiraiya is away from the village, Tsunade takes charge. While the Leaf Shinobi are out on their tracking mission, Madara launches a surprise attack on the village. Tsunade steps up to fight Madara, but she is brutally overpowered. Shisui and Itachi arrive to reinforce her against Madara. To pressure the village, Madara summons Obito, the second Tsuchikage and the third Raikage. He commands the Tsuchikage and Raikage to slaughter every ninja in the village, while sending Obito to capture the other tailed beasts. Madara then retreats with the Nine Tails, leaving the Hidden Leaf village utterly devastated. Madara crashes the Five Kage summit, triggering a massive battle between himself and the Kages. The outcome mirrors the original timeline, leaving the Kages utterly defeated, and Madara successfully secures the One Tail. From there, Madara hunts down the Eight Tails and overpowers both the Beast and Killer Bee. Simultaneously, Obito goes on a relentless hunt, successfully capturing the remaining tailed beasts one by one. Teams 7, 9, and 10 receive urgent news that the village is under attack. When they arrive, completely destroyed. Kushina has passed away, and Tsunade is in no condition to fight. The remaining Uchiha Anbu and other shinobi are severely weakened, but working together, they manage to successfully seal the second Tsuchikage. Next, everyone joins the battle against the third Raikage. In the final climax of the fight, Sasuke charges a Chidori in his hand, mimicking Naruto's aggressive style, and strikes, finally defeating the third Raikage. On another part of the battlefield, Itachi, Shisui, and Fugaku confront Obito. This version of Obito possesses Hashirama cells, his Kamui, and controls the two-tail through seven-tail beasts. Itachi, Shisui, and Fugaku unleash an incredible assault, pushing Obito to his absolute limits and severely weakening him. However, in the chaos, Obito manages to kill Fugaku. Driven by rage, Itachi and Shisui strike back and finally kill Obito. Right then, Madara arrives on the scene, absorbs all the tail beasts, and transforms into the Jubi Madara. Reaching a terrifying level of power. Realizing they are completely outmatched, Itachi and Shisui head toward Orochimaru, planning to reanimate the past Hokages once again, believing they are the only ones left who can stand against Madara. Naruto's intervention and Guy's final stand. The Ten Tails Madara launches a deadly attack on Sasuke, but suddenly, Naruto arrives just in time to save him. This Naruto is completely changed from before. He has mastered countless jutsus and can even use domain expansion. He clashes with Madara, but after a brief, intense battle, Naruto's chakra begins to rapidly deplete. Seeing no other choice, Might Guy steps up. The battle between the Night Guy, Eighth Gate, and Madara begins, playing out just like the original story. Guy unleashes an absolute monstrous assault and almost kills Madara. However, Guy is left completely incapacitated and unable to fight,
while Madara slowly begins to regenerate and heal. Meanwhile, upon reaching Orochimaru, Itachi and Shisui face a grim reality. Orochimaru reveals that even the past Hokages can no longer stop Madara, considering Madara had already defeated the first Hokage easily before even gaining the 10th gate power. The rebirth of a god, the ultimate cliffhanger. Madara ascends into the sky, preparing to finally cast the infinite Tsukiyomi. Suddenly, a massive, devastating blast converges from behind him, mixing red and blue, hollow purple. It's the signature attack of Gojo Satoru. Gojo had successfully used the reverse curse technique at the brink of death to completely revive himself. And this time, Gojo has returned unimaginably more powerful than before. Gojo looks at the legendary Uchiha, pulls down his blindfold, and smirks. Your time is up, old man. And that is where episode 1 ends. If you want episode 2, flood the comment section right now, and it will be out very soon.